shadows.
My name is Xavier and welcome to apparently a 2-person rendezvous. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. Especially because Christine has all stock gear, including a stock conventional shotgun. Okay, let's do slow-mo 1.5. Also, Saeed Mansour, he was the one guy I wanted to be a faceless because... Well, I mean, I know Eli's not. Whoops, I just dashed him over there. So...
Moving to designated position.
I forget the other guy's name.
Roger, got my eyes on.
But, he had the ranks, and Saeed did not have the rank. What the heck? I hear a faceless over here. So it sounds to me like they have faceless in the patrol pod. And... also, there's a fix where, like, you don't get all your rebels. I don't think I have that fix yet, so Eli should be here, but he's not. That would be a huge help. I don't even know how I'm gonna clear these guys out, like... I don't think this is even doable, to be honest. Like, how the heck am I gonna clear 2 pods of 3 and a faceless with 2 guys? All with stock weapons. Well, if nothing else,
Orders confirmed.
we know who the faceless is, not that it makes... Actually, it does make a difference. It does make a difference now that I think about it, because we could go on a rendezvous, or we could go on like a mini retail or something, like a data tap, and kill them, intentionally. Fascinating. We're gonna roleplay some deaths, but for now, we're gonna run up here, we're gonna see what's going on, take stock of... Well, no, it's Hassan. Is that his name?
Okay. Got eyes on a hostile squad.
Yeah, okay, 9 HP stun lancer. A drone and a faceless with 14 HP. So Saeed actually might be a faceless. We need to go verify though.
Target location.
Like what's going on. So I think the way to do this, let me think, how could I kill these guys? Laser rifle with Saeed, how much damage? He has a 62 aim, that's terrible. We couldn't kill the faceless, there's a stun lancer, and what was it, a drone? We'd have to kill the drone in one turn, but the both of them combined probably couldn't do that. Yeah. The stun lancer probably won't kill someone in one turn. I don't have any idea how this is possible. And we won't even be able to kill any one thing. Right, okay. Well, I can't think of any way to do this, so what I'm gonna do is probably just edit this. I wanna go find the other pod and confirm what's going on in terms of who the faceless is. I mean, I guess it's technically possible it could be Eli and not the other guy, but I wanna know so that in the future we can go kill him. Because I'm sick of this haven. I'm really sick of it. And I think it's fascinating that I want to now induce a mini retail in this zone. For the purposes of executing one of the rebels who I know is a faceless, but I can't... He doesn't know that I know he's a faceless. Like, that's what's gonna happen. Once we confirm it, anyway.
Hostile forces spotted.
Aha! Wait a minute! That's Eli right there, and that's also the other guy. How the hell was Eli a faceless all along? I mean, I didn't necessarily completely rule out the possibility, but... So there's actually 2 faceless in this region. And there's potentially 1 faceless, or 1 not faceless, but really they all could be faceless. Yeah, so... I think this is the guy who's leveled up. This is obviously Eli, because we've used him several times before. He was a champion! Can you guys believe this? This betrayal? It's insanity. Also, yeah, there's no way we can kill all this stuff. I'm wondering, though, if we can pay Eli back for this transgression. What if I were to go on the roof, right? Throw the evac flare and then wait. Like, we could kill him from, like, right here, right? Like, how's as close as we can get? Right here? And we can actually, I think, see him from there? So let's try to throw the evac flare there, and we'll come back here, and I'm gonna wait for it. Because this pod doesn't move, I don't think. So if I can get on this roof out of line of sight, maybe I can crit Eli in the skull for his transgression. Otherwise, we're gonna have to roleplay and induce a thing later on to try to kill him somehow. Okay, looks like we're good. I'm gonna start throwing the flare now. I think it takes 6 turns. We're gonna put it like right here. Obviously, we can't fight all this stuff and beat it. Oh, I can't put it here because there's a frigging hole in the ground. Okay, we'll have to put it there then. And now I just... I don't know, Overwatch for 6 turns.
Overwatch. Come get some.
Okay, that was actually a little bit tense. But a flare's up.
Firebrand, it's time to go.
This is definitely going to be a loss, but let's put Saeed over here. Yep. There it is, Eli transforming. And I think the other guy was like Hassan or something like that. That's who we want to kill. Let's make sure, not the one in the back, the one in the front. Yep. Now I think he's just going to stand still, and whereas this guy's going to jump up. That's fine. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. Like, it seems kind of ridiculous, because how the heck could we pull this off, right?
I guess that'll be okay.
But maybe. There it is. You got here, I heard him make a noise even though he didn't do anything. Oh, there's an explosive barrel there. I didn't think about that. Not that it makes any difference. All right, Saeed, let's hit Eli. A 4 to 7 damage, 87% to hit. I don't know, shoot him hard or something. There's a faceless behind you, don't worry about that. Ooh, hit for 6, we could do this, we could do this. Let's murder that Eli. 77 though, with a 21% crit. Oh God, Christine has to either really high roll or crit. Is there any other option? Nope, there's not. Pray for luck, 77, get him! Damn it. Damn that Eli. She min-rolled. All right, well, we're out.
Just in time.
So both these guys are faceless then. Wow, what a terrible mission that was. We didn't lose anyone though. Had I only given her a good or better gun. Anyway, she wasn't there to detect faceless. She was there to recruit more people so we could then go and have an actual force to fight the faceless. Just one more person, and we could have killed Eli for his treachery. But alas, and now we know he's a treacherous traitor. And he should know that we should know what he is. So, but technically I think he's still gonna be in the Haven. Very weird. Very weird. Like, it's gonna be an awkward situation in this Haven for some time. Alright, let's check that. Wait, we lost? Wait, what? Eli is gone. Huh? How? Oh, because he transformed. So obviously, wait a minute. Does that mean all we needed to do was run up to Hassan then and make him transform and then they both would have been gone? Because it did, I mean, narratively speaking, it made sense to me, or it didn't make sense to me that he would come back to the Haven. I just assumed that's how it would work. Huh, we blew Eli's cover. And we got him out of the Haven, so I guess the operation was kind of a success. I don't know if that's technically how it's supposed to work. I have to look into that. But regardless, it's a done. Also, this Haven's up to 8 strength now, which means it can invade West Africa and probably will do so any second. Which very likely means that I want to put some people on intel, but I think I don't know what the chances of detecting those invasions are. I assume they're pretty high. But why don't I try it for now? We'll go intel, 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 and intel, and then I'll leave one person on recruit along with run PMC. I think Christine can stay there. There won't be another faceless thing for a little bit. So let's get back to what we were doing, which was scanning over here, and I want to go do this Varnick mission in just a second.
Course for the Western U.S. Precinct.
Alright, how long till the Varnick mission is done? 1 hour. I guess we're gonna do it right now. Nope, nope, we're gonna build a hazmat vest. Now we're gonna do the Varnick mission. This is extremely light. God, it's so nice to be able to do 116% infiltration and get extremely light. This is like 65 missions ago kind of nice. This is an extract with a Varnick for an engineer which I need to build my new coil guns. Let's a rolling, this one's very important. Ooh, I hope this is gonna be a straight shot. Let's do slow-mo 1.5. Varnick, let's go see if we can make this into a straight shot, shall we? Right, oh, nope, that is absolutely not a straight shot. There is a bunch of stuff right there we need to avoid like the plague. So what we're gonna do here is run Varnick back to this corner here.
I'm on the move.
So we can see in both directions. Oh, there we go. We see more stuff. This is gonna be really frigging hard. How the heck do I get there? It looks so close. But how am I gonna get there when there's guys up here and guys over here? Well, what I'm gonna need to do is put this VIP in a place where he cannot be seen. So first, we can't go up that way. Let's come. This is very, very, very important mission. I need this engineer too. So why don't I do this? We'll come back here. And then I guess we'll just keep coming back to this corner. That's as good as we can do, I think. Oh my god, a civilian just ran off yelling. Well, that is not gonna help anything. And here come these guys, definitely having heard the civilian yelling, I wager. Are they gonna get line of sight? Nope, ever so barely, they do not. And also, I heard a sectoid over here, so I think that's all 3 pods at least, so I've got that much down. But the question is, where the heck is this pod over here? We need to determine that right now. So let's come up here into the middle of the open with Varnick. They're still there. Okay, great. Now, let's bring Mr. VIP. Let's make sure we're not going to activate anyway. Let's get way up here in the roof. Actually, let's just do... Oh, whoops. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I thought I misclicked, but it's fine. So I think I know where everything on the map is. We just need to get away from everything successfully. Now then, Varnick, can you get on this roof? You can. Keep an eye on these guys. I think we've avoided this pod over here. We don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, these guys are now leaving, opening up an opportunity for us. And Varnick, if you'd come up, check the road, make sure it's clear. It looks good. We need to make sure we don't activate something here now by mistake, so... Why don't we come down to here? Nothing can be in the second story, I don't think. Okay, good. And then, Mr. VIP, you, sir, need to get someplace no one will ever think to look for you. Way out here in the corner. Alright. Now then, what is the way up from this building? It looks like right in front here, so Varnick can probably force this guy to Oscar Mike dash from possibly out by that car. So we need to get out to that car or thereabouts. This looks all clear, no civilians. Let's run up into the open. We see nothing. Very good. I think I'm just gonna run way into the open all the way down here. Is this 7 tiles away from Varnick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. No one should be able to see this guy down here. Perfect. And then... I don't think he'll be able to make it next turn, but just in case, let's move up here around in the corner. Make sure nothing's out here. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. Nope, that's not true. There's an Uttercon actually out there. Well, that's very good to know. Varnick can't even get out from here. But what about from up here? Alright, we see these guys. This is very dicey. Very dicey. Okay, so... This guy's movement range is horrendous. We're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tiles. We could make that, what, like 19 or something from here? And then we could also command him. I guess we could probably do this from here with a command and a Oscar Mike. We just need to make sure he can get up to the car fine. So let's make sure then that we walk up to this high cover car. Actually, before we even walk up to the car, let's move Varnick someplace else. He'll have command range from anywhere we want to go. Let's go over here so we still have line of sight on these two, but we have more line of sight over here. Good, now we know we're safe to come up here to the car with Mr. Nick Walker. And I don't want to go to the corner so we don't poke around. Then again, they can't see him from the corner. So maybe I actually do want to actually go all the way up here. Just get even a few more tiles closer. Nah, let's just be safe about it. Let's come to the corner of this car just in case something goes wrong. Alright, they can't see him at all, and let's see if we can hack this now. I hope Hope we can hack it. Let's find Mr. Friend here. He's 1, 2... Oh yeah, we can do it. No problem. Alright, Varnick. Yield Oscar Mike. Boom. Mr. Friend, if you'd be so kind. He's gonna activate all manner of stuff. Yep. That would be terrifying under normal circumstances, but alas, we have hacked the hack, as they say. Varnick, command Nick Walker. Nick Walker, a go, friend. God, these extracts, though. Let's make sure I click the right tile. Perfect. He's out! We can now build advanced coil guns. Fantastic.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
These guys don't know what's going on. Oh, no, actually, though. We have a little bit of a problem here. Because that sectoid went on Overwatch, right? We can almost grapple. If I grapple here, he'll see me, and then if I move there, he'll shoot. So, I guess getting Varnick out of here is going to be a little bit more problem than I had realized. Let's move over here. And I think what we'll do is actually just hunker. Let's try to wait out this Overwatch. Okay, he's gone. They're gone. Very nice. Varnick, grapple away. They'll never see you. This is fantastic. And we out. If I could find the button. There we go. Too many buttons. Well, guys, it's a flawless victory. A very unfulfilling mission, but very important mission. Let's go see what's next.
I'm always pleased when the troops return without any reported casualties.
Varnick promotion,
Can't
tax
hope for a
sense.
better outcome.
A super... Wait, was I gonna do something else with Varnick? I don't think so, right? No, tax sense, looks good. God, Nick Walker is one heck of a frigging engineer. Like, I have never seen such a stylish engineer before. He looks right at me as I hit button. That's amazing. Alright, to Nick Walker, there's nothing for you to do, so... But can we now build,
Commander, we
the weapons?
have no new supply.
There we go. Gauss cannon, Gauss long rifle. I can definitely build these. 3 alloys, 5 Illyrium. We have plenty of those. We have plenty of supplies. I can build an entire armory of these weapons. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to do that right now for all my liaisons while I'm thinking about it after that horrendous mission. So let's go see in the command here who we have and where do we have them. Am I going to have to click on every single one? Oh yeah, you can see here. New Indonesia, I have Lib 1 done. Western US, I have Lib 1 done. That's nice. Oh yeah, no, I can see them over here. So this is, Disco Caddy. You know what? I don't think you can equip them. Oh, you can, right? I don't know. So we have Disco Caddy, Axel Ottoman, Connor, Christine, Run PMC, Steel Neuron, and Mosi, whoever he's going to become eventually. I guess I can just do it this way. Sort by status, and then click on everybody. So let's click on Disco Caddy first. Loadouts. You can't edit them when they're liaisons? I have to seriously take them out of liaison duty to edit them? Really? Well, I'm gonna submit a new bug report. Alright, so I've already built a Hollow Targeter Mark II for Disco Caddy, and now I want to build 2 shotguns. I don't even know what those are called. Close range coil tech that fills the shotgun. Scatter gun, apparently. So we want to build 2 of these, and I want to build 1 of these Gauss cannons. Alright, now I need to go equip everyone and reassign them. It's kind of a lot of nonsense, so I'm just gonna edit it out. And in honor of the late Wasimi Aguda. Look at that steel gray shirt. The epic murderer of Faceless and the One Rendezvous. I am going to name the very first coil shotgun, whatever it's called. I already made it here. Where is it? I gave it to Run PMC, who will have the great honor of equipping the steel gray. Wasimi you later. I didn't rename it? Wasimi you later. Actually, there's no, you can't quite fit it all. Ugh, looks like Ultra. Wasimulate. There we go. That looks really stupid. Like, I don't know what moron thought it'd be a good... Why is the weapon name not saving? Wasi-me-you... Later. There we go. Wasimi-you later. Confirm. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be saving the name for whatever. Regardless, it's the Wasimi-you later. Run BMZ is gonna go out there and Wasimi-you-late many, many an aliens in Wasimi's honor. Also, after that horrendous debacle, why don't we give Christine some actual gear? That sounds good. Good lord, that was awful. A scattergun. That's quite an upgrade. She just went... No, it wasn't a shard gun. It was a shotgun. So she went from 4 to 7 damage to... Why? Who designed this interface? To 8 to 14. Wow. Yep, just doubled damage. Look at those hearts, though. God, coil guns just look amazing. While we're here, let's give her some armor. We don't have any armor, apparently, so I gotta go buy some, but I don't have any, so I have to go to the frigging armory and click build. Let's give her a tactical vest, actually. That sounds good to me. Okay, 3,000 clicks later, boom! I gave her the thing I wanted, and now I still have to equip weapon upgrades. What on earth would... let's see, laser sight? Do we have any advanced sights? Nope, we really don't have any kind of good stuff. That's it. The other stuff would really not very useful to a liaison. So there we go. Any combat sims, depth perception? No, thank you. That would have been helpful against that faceless. God, does she look a lot better. That is very nice. It turns out, I asked, and yeah, that's how it's supposed to happen. So when you run by them, or if they transform, they no longer become rebels. So I could have just run by Hassan on my way to the evac, and he would have been gone, which would have been very nice. But alas, I didn't know. Here's a question. Can I still do this thing over here? 1 day, 22 hours? Very light? It might be possible. Oh yeah, believe it or not, Varnick can indeed get in there. 1 day, 19 hours. Okay, off you go, Varnick.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Okay, now we need to just scan to the intel lead and see where the facility is, or we get another mission for to hack a workstation 9 days. Light moderate intel package. There's a good chance that could be a trap, and I really don't want to do any missions there anyway. It's already strength 8. So we ignore. And finally, facility lead in New Mexico. Very nice. Well, I can tell you right now where I'm gonna go contact. I'm gonna go for turret breakdown, so I'm worried about the
turrets we see.
The turrets. Anyway, I'm worried about whatever the heck they're called, so... Yep, I see the facility, very good. The Avenger defense. So let's go make contact now with New Mexico. It's $80. Why can't we do it? Because we need people to work stuff. That's fine. We actually have Nick Walker, who we just rescued. We put him in here, boom. We have 2 more contacts. So let's go contact to New Mexico. Haven size 6, mind you. That's very nice.
For Sector 8.
And this'll be very, very, very good insurance against that there Avatar project. Although, it's only 3 pips on this facility. I know there's another one in Eastern US. There's 3 here, and there's 5 here. That's 8. And there's a total of 14. So there's 6 more somewhere else. I don't know how... I don't think the black site stores them. So is all 6 of those going to be in the Eastern US, or was there another one? I forget now. Anyway, we scan. Alright, destroy relay for an intel package and 20 intel, 6 days, 21 hours. We could do this, but there's so many people wounded right now, and this region is strength 7. I don't want to, again, get any more vigilance, so let's ignore that. I think it was it New Brazil where the other contact was? And we scan. And we find smash and grab 7 days, 7 hours, light moderate. This could actually be fun. I do want to do one of these since they've been rebalanced. I don't know though if I have enough people to do it. Okay, well apparently I can't queue up the smash and grab because Execuitng is done over here in the rescue VIPs, very light, 101% infiltrated. Okay, let's go do it then. Alright, 3 small squad missions. This one involves getting down here, breaking out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people from jail and then running out the back.
We're operating in the shadows.
against 12 enemies. Why is the game coming all the way back up there and bouncing around? Alright, who cares? Let's move. I don't like that I can't see anything on either oh, hello. Muton Mech, Sentry, both M3s. That's a totally balanced pod. Look at that pod. Also, it sounded like I heard stuff over here, so let's do this with Executora. Let's go, or this is Varnick, this isn't Executora. Where the heck is I have no idea where Executora is at this point. Anyway, let's come up here to this corner.
Okay.
Look through the window, we see nothing. We do know where these guys are going. These M3 sentries have vision of the gods. Like, look at that. Look at that range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even with Varnick having all these crazy talents to reduce vision. Let's come all the way up to the corner here. Alright, I'm gonna guess... Oh, hello. I see you, little civilian. Let's do this then. The civilian can't see more than one tile, so let's come this way. And then we'll come all the way down to this corner.
Orders confirmed on the move.
Very nice. Sneak right past them. And now it sounded like there were snakes up here to the left. How? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Plus the other 4, that's 8, and there's 12. This door's open. That must have been these guys probably coming out, right? And I heard a snake over here to the left. However, maybe I was wrong and it's inside here? Well, let's do this then. Let's Ghost Walker to be extra safe. Move up to this window. And look inside. We see nothing, so it was that pod out there. Okay, now. Let's come around very tightly and right into there with our first move. Okay, what I want to do here, since I know that pod is right there, is shut this door. Oh, toodles. Now, I need to think about how we're going to get out. We're going to come out this door to this tile. And the best way to do that is probably going to be running from as close as possible. Seems to me like there's no reason to wait for this. Let's hack. Hack.
Attempting a breach.
Ooh, small cache of intel or 2 new rebels. I have like 200 intel, so I'm actually gonna go for the 2 new rebels. That would be a huge, huge help if somehow Varnick could pull this off. Victory! Varnick! Holy 50 hacking Varnick. I want to give him a skulljack for these missions.
We're in their sights.
Because that would increase it to 75, and then he'd be pretty freaking amazing. Alright, we now have control of all the rebels. However, it feels to me like I don't necessarily need to use Oscar Mike here. I think I just want to get everyone to the point where they can't see through this window to activate stuff out there. So maybe like over here, and then we can move over if we absolutely need to with Varnick and Oscar Mike next turn. For now, we could actually conceal. There's no reason not to do it, so boom. That's totally balanced. Let's come over here.
Moving out.
Oh, I did see them. There's a drone right there. Perfect. Varnick now has line of sight, so I know where I can go. I can go to all these tiles without them seeing me. The closer to the door, the better. That's the plan. It looks like none of these... Okay, this tile I would be seen in, but none of the other tiles... Nope, right there we'd be seen. And there we'd be seen. Okay, so to do this safely then, I can come up to these tiles. So everybody get in there. Jaseth? Wow, he looks pretty sweet. I like how they let him wear that, that armor or whatever. The clothing in the jail cell rather than all this generic stuff. Jack King. 100% Jack King's a faceless. He's cowering like he's scared. Come on. We're not falling for your freaking foodles. Is this a tile where we're gonna get seen? I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Let's not even bother. Let's come out to here. Boom. A smash right through the door. Well, that's Robert Thomas! Wait, have I not... Did I... What? I don't remember this. Did I not... God, I am so glad I did this mission. Both Robert Thomas and Jaseth are here. Well, it looks like probably everyone can make it to the evac now. Most people we don't even have to bother to... Oscar Mike, out we go. Esha Yadav. You ran out there and somehow these guys activated. That's fine by me. Guess what though? Varnick just ran in on a 1 day 19 or 1 day 20-hour mission with 1 day 19 hours, and he's actually gonna save all 6 of these rebels. Like, what the heck, Varnick? While you're here though, Varnick, would you be so kind as to... Do I need to Oscar Mike? Actually, maybe if I just get these guys out of the way.
VIP secured in position.
Okay, they're out. Maybe we can get more out there. Yep, barely. No, we are indeed gonna need to Oscar Mike. So, boom. We do it. There goes 1 turn, but guess what though? That gives us just the mobility we need to get all 6 of these people out flawlessly. And Varnick, unfortunately, you, sir, can't quite make it out, but you can come out here and hide, and nothing will be the wiser. Alright, everyone out. Boom. 3 rookies, 3 rebels saved, including Robert Thomas and Jaseth. That is one hell of a mission for Varnick. Oh, and we also picked up 2 more rebels from the hack. What? That's insanity. That's insanity. Absolute, complete, and utter insanity. And also... flawless victory. That was okay, I guess. It was okay.
Go that smooth, Commander. Great work.
Wow, look at this squad. It's a serious squad, that's for sure. Alright, well, one thing we need to do is probably finally start assigning some of these rookies to get trained. Robert Thomas has high mobility and high aim, and Jaseth has high will. What do we need more than anything? I think I need more technicals. So let's put Jaseth in as a technical and Robert Thomas high mobility, high aim. What do I want to do with that? We only have 4 assaults and they're very likely to die. We could do that. Actually, Robert Thomas was a sharpshooter in the original campaign. Maybe I should make him an Overwatch Ranger because I have been wanting one and I only have 3 Rangers. So let's do that then. Alright, GTS, Robert Thomas, a Ranger. Boom. A GTS, Sucha Lane? Oh, jeez. How the heck would anyone pronounce that? How would you do it? And he's gonna be a technical. Boom. Very nice. I haven't used that thing in quite a while. I feel like I should have been using it. Also, I have an AWC slot that's been open here the whole time. Who can I give it to? Wow, Henry can get Smoker and Deadeye? Although that's not Deadeye is really garbage because I think it requires 2 actions. And the damage boost is like 2. It's like the worst skill in the game. Anyway, Smoker. Sounds good. Now then, back to this smash and grab. Do I want to do this? I don't actually think I do. It's a lot of guys. It's a strength 7, and again, I don't want to spike vigilance.
Setting course for Western United States.
So let's just let it slide. Oh wait, no, I was scanning. Right, that's what I was doing. I was contacting the Mexicans.
Setting course for Mexico.
And we scan, we do the turret breakdown. It's done. Let's go assign new research. Ooh, shredder rounds. I think I want to do powered armor for Razor. I could stack so much damage reduction, he'll just break the game. So let's do that. Boom. 100, very expensive. 100 supplies, 20 alloys, 20 Illyrium, but it's fine. And now, we need to put more comms down here eventually, but for now, over here, I think we could stick in Defense Matrix. It's only $45, it only takes 1 power. Fine, let's put that in. I do feel as though I'm gonna need it. It's October now, and I still... What's this? Mission expiration, 0 days, 0 hours, destroy relay, counter a dark event. I mean, oh wait, no, this is the mission, I'm all geared up for this. Oh, good, okay. It looks like the boys are on this one, and it looks like it's mostly, sort of, some of the boys, I guess, not really many of them. So this will be the next mission then. Destroy a relay, 15 enemies, 21 intel to counter a dark event, when's we returning. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. This is obviously Eli, because we've used him several times before. He was a champion. Can you guys believe this? This betrayal? It's insanity. Also, yeah, there's no way we can kill all this stuff. I'm wondering, though, if we can pay Eli back for this transgression.